let's take a look at what are the which are the stocks that are moving in trade, which are the stocks that are hogging the limelight. And like Shrishti said, yes, we will be talking about the cement pack as a whole, in particular about what is exactly happening with Ultratech and India Cements. Ultratech will be looking to buy 23% stake in India Cements. Today we had about 20% block deal take place, so we'll have Soumeet join us in a short while from now. In fact, we already have Soumeet here, so let me ask Soumeet about the entire deal. And Soumeet, what's the deal all about? Because we're amazed. We all there were news floating around about India Cements, right? But Ultratech Cement, it was a big one, isn't it?
So we need to understand one thing here is that we all knew that India Cement is on the block, and that is because their plans were old, operationally they were not fine, they had a debt issue, working capital always was an issue for India Cement. But nothing of this is changing with this deal, because Ultratech is buying from someone from open market. We don't know who the seller is so far from India Cement, but so that is one thing. Now they are looking to buy 23% stake, but they won't be infusing any funds into India Cement. So anything bad that was happening with India Cement right now, that does not change for them. So that situation still remains. Now they are buying this stake at a price of around 267 rupees. The total cash consideration for Ultratech comes to around 1900 crore rupees, which is a very small amount for Ultratech given at this moment. And the deal valuation is pegged at the EV to EV per ton valuation comes at around $91 per ton. Now, is it expensive? Well, obviously, given the 20% move that we have seen, 20-25% move that we have seen in India Cement in the last 3 sessions, obviously this deal comes in a bit expensive for Ultratech. But at current market price, yes, it's pretty much in line. But given the sharp move that we have seen. Now, how will this deal benefit Ultratech? At this moment, it is just a financial investment and not a strategic investment. So they are not looking to merge India Cement into Ultratech. They are not looking to acquire majority stake into India Cement at this moment. So at this moment, this will have no benefit to Ultratech. But we also need to keep in mind that Ultratech Cement is a pan-India player. They have around 23% market share as of FY24. But of this 23% market share that they have in India, the lowest share is coming in from the southern region. And do remember that India Cement has a strong positioning in the south market. So if at all Ultratech looks to merge or looks to completely acquire India Cement, this will definitely benefit the southern market or improve the southern market share of Ultratech going forward.
Right. Soumeet, like I just said, we will get back to the details about the Ultratech India Cement. But let's get back to discussing about cement pack. And Soumeet, you were explaining to us the deal, what it means for Ultratech, what it means for India Cement. And looks like right now, the way how the acquisition is done, they are categorically saying that it's a financial investment.
Yes, it's a financial investment. As you were mentioning outside and we were speaking about it, it's like a real life example where one is still standing in the bus and just keep booking its seat. So they might look to acquire majority stake, because that's what they would want to do. They are into acquisition spree, they are into consolidation spree, they want to increase their capacity and they want to increase the presence in the southern region, and this looks like a good option. At this moment they are not acquiring it, but they're just booking it, that they will acquire it in future.
All right, so that is the key takeaway coming in from Ultratech buying that, or like looking to acquire 23% in India Cements. Remember, today 20% block deal is what is taken place in India Cements. Shrishti, so an interesting space to watch out for, but a lot of consolidation in the cement pack, isn't it?
Well, yes, certainly, Cheryl. We have seen some of the big deals happening in the cement pack, and some of the leaders are definitely getting bigger and actually going ahead and making their presence strong in some of the weaker markets. But with that, let's move forward, and let's also hear out the experts' take. We spoke with Rakesh Arora of Go India Advisors and Ronald Seoni of Sharekhan, and they talk about Ultratech's stake acquisition of India Cements and discuss the likely impact of this move. Listen in.
So see, both Adani and Ultratech have been, trying to gain market share, and so consolidation in the cement industry has been, ongoing process now. Particularly in South India, there's been a lot of stress, and because of overcapacity and cement prices were not remunerative enough, so companies like India Cement were making losses. So it is a matter of time that these guys get consolidated by the larger players. Though I'm a little bit surprised by this deal, given that this is not Ultratech style. They normally go for a majority and a full consolidation. So we have to wait and see who is the seller. If the seller is a large shareholder in that India Cement, then probably it is an exit to him.
The financial investment which they have categorized, it's at a good value of, little less than $65 per ton to about $63 per ton. Also, Ultratech share, if you see in the southern region, the capacity share is 15%, and its share in the industry is just 11%. So it makes sense for Ultratech to increase its presence in southern region, which is the lowest until now in the whole all on a pan India basis. So, but we need to see, if it goes for further increase in stake and controls the company, at what valuation the, if at all the acquisition is done for further stake buying. But the first step is very positive in terms of the value given to the company and their overall presence in the southern region. It would.
So those are the experts who are analyzing this deal. But let's ask our experts on what they believe about the cement pack, especially Ultratech and India Cement right now. We have Kush Bohra who's joining us on the technicals, while on the fundamentals, we have Vivek Karwa on the show. Very good morning to you, Kush, as well as Vivek. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. And Vivek, let me come first to you. Let me take your view coming in on this particular move coming in from Ultratech. Looking to acquire 23% stake in India Cements, categorically stating that it is just a financial investment, not a strategic investment or so. And we've seen a lot of this consolidation in the cement space. So how should one read into it?
Maybe they got a stake of 23%. Another 2% would have triggered open offer as well. So maybe they did not get that 2%, and hence they are categorizing it as a financial transaction. But no, Ultratech is not a equity market investor wherein they are going to buy the shares of another company and just hold it on. So maybe in future, maybe 6 months down the line or 1 year down the line, there might be that they start acquiring more shares and then make it as a subsidiary or merge it as well. So that might happen in future. But one thing is very, very clear. We saw Penna Cement getting acquired recently by one more big conglomerate. And even Birlas are trying to strengthen their group as such in the market. So if you look at all Birla stocks, every stock in that category in their group has started doing well. So cement wise as well, see, when it comes to South India, there are very, very small players available for takeover, and that reduces the logistic costs of these major companies. So stocks like KCP and all, in fact, I've been speaking about that stock that's done very, very well. So there are many other companies which are available. So I find that I think that next maybe few years, like telecom, we might have just 6 or 7 big players. Telecom, we have only 3. And in cement also, there might be only 6 or 7 players, which makes it quite interesting sector. And newcomers would not be coming in, but there might be a huge consolidation. So overall, augurs well. And the kind of focus which government also has on infrastructure and the Awas Yojana, I think this space should continue doing well.
Right, Vivek believes that the space should continue to do well. But Kush, quickly, if you can highlight some of the counters that are best placed technically from the cement pack. First of all, very good morning.
Very good morning, Srishti, Vivek, and hi, Cheryl. Well, as far as Ultratech and India Cements are concerned, at least technically, the run seems to be done in the near term. It's a good idea to take some money home. As far as the other picks go, 2 of them, among the big names, you've got the ACC. You're also looking at, a JK Cement. These 2 seem fairly well placed for, an up move. ACC might be lacking momentum, but I think from a near-term to a medium-term perspective, you could look at a 3,000, 3,100 kind of a level also on this one. Support zone for this one comes in at, about 2,400 kind of levels. JK Cement also poised. This one has a bit more momentum than ACC. So this one's on our radar as well. Here we're looking at 5,000, 5,100 kind of, move on the upside. Support for this one comes in at 4,300, 40 to 50 kind of zones. So these are the 2 stocks, ACC and JK Cement, that, they are, which are on our radar. As I said, Ultratech and India Cement for the near term, the move seems to be done. So it's a good idea to take the money off the table if you've got an existing position.
As of you coming in on Ultratech India Cement, right now if you look at Ultratech, it is off the day's highest point. But on that note, we slip into a break on this edition of BNSN Lens.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.